Hi guys, Donald here. Welcome to our new admin training series. In this series we're going over some vital functions that any new admin to SmartSuite or TV for Education needs to know. Our very first video will be on Global Catalogue. A very frequent question I get when on site is, how do I catalogue items? And what's the easiest way to do it? So let's jump into SmartSuite and have a look.
Okay, as I said in my video intro, today's session is going to be on Global Catalogue. For those who are new to SmartSuite, Global Catalogue is where you'll go to add new items to the library database. For those who have upgraded from eLibrary or vLibrary, even Smart Library, the Global Catalogue replaces your SKIS import feature. Okay. So, let's get into it. First thing, you want to navigate to Global Catalogue from your menu, Catalogue, Global Catalogue. Alright, I'm going to explain these fields to you, okay, so you understand what they do. Very first field is where you'll enter in the ISBN or the SKIS number. Okay, now by default it's always selected on ISBN, so if you scan in the SKIS number and you have not selected SKIS number, it won't find what you're looking for. Okay, but if you do have a SKIS number, just click that, scan in the number, and away you go. Import barcode is used when you have already placed the school barcode on a record. Okay, and that's just helps speed up the import process. Okay, and I'll go through importing with and without a barcode so you guys can see the difference. Alrighty. Okay, so we want to start on ISBN. Now you have two hover over options on the left and right side of your screen. If I hover over this, okay, it gives me some options. Now the Global Catalogue allows you to add more than just one Z3950 database. As you can see, we have three here. Okay, National Library of Australia, SKIS, and State Library of Victoria. You've also got tick boxes and a priority box. Alright, so at the moment we've only got SKIS selected and it is our first priority. If we wanted to, we could untick SKIS and only import from the National Library of Australia. Okay, same for State Library of Victoria. Okay, these two are free databases, so we can just add them without using a username and password, whereas SKIS is a paid subscription, so you will require a username and password to import from SKIS. Right, your priority options just means if I select all of these, okay, it will search all databases and import from SKIS because that's my first priority. If it can't find it from SKIS, it'll import it from National Library of Australia. If it can't find it there, it'll try State Library of Victoria. If it can't find any, you'll get a process failed and the error message will be no item found, meaning it can't find that ISBN in any of those databases. Okay, you also have a configuration button up here. If I just quickly go in here, okay, it gives you your settings really. So first one is your Z3950 databases. So this is where you go to add or remove databases. Catalog defaults allows you to create a default for a media type, and what that will do is add specific fields in the copy section. Okay, another way to speed up your import process. Mark tags. Now Z3950 runs off mark tags. Each field, so title for example, has its own specific tag. Okay, so if SKIS go ahead and create new tags, then this is where you go to add those tags, so it's importing that new information. Unallocated barcodes. For those who have upgraded from eLibrary, vLibrary or Smart Library, you will remember unallocated barcodes. If you are importing books and you don't have your barcodes on them already, this is where you'll go to quickly bring up that list of imported items, update the barcodes, and then save it there. Barcode formats just allows you to set the format of barcode. Right, and we'll just hover over the right side of the screen. Okay, these are your import settings. Main thing you're looking for here is your apply default. Okay, now that's set to the media of book. Okay, and when we go to the catalog defaults a little bit later, I'll show you how that works. And your import type is the only other one you really want to be looking at, and that is telling the system how you want to import. By default, it's set to append new copy, meaning it will add a copy if a title record already exists. I just click on that. You've got three other options. Replace record, okay, so overwrites any information that's there. Duplicate entry creates a brand new entry for you, and then append detail and replace on order copies. This is an old option. It's not really used anymore. Right, so let's try and import. Okay, I'm going to do it without my barcode first. So just let me get a ISBN. Okay, so you can see here it's come up green, meaning it's found the field, found the item, sorry, and it's imported it for us. You can see here the status is process finished. Okay, if for example I put in an incorrect ISBN, I'll get a red field and it says process failed right at the end here. Okay, it says no item found. If I click on that, I also have an error message field. I can click on that for any more information. Simply, it can't find that item, meaning the ISBN is either incorrect or SKIS hasn't catalogued the item yet. Okay, so back to our correct one. You can see some information, your ISBN that you've placed, the barcode. Because I haven't placed my own barcode, it's given me a generic barcode. Okay, just so you know, that's the person who's logged in right there and their patron ID. Okay, you've got copy number as well as call number. Okay, if I click on this field, it'll give me a detailed list of what has been imported. Okay, so my title, call number, ISBN. Okay, I can go through that and check it all. Subjects, publisher, notes. Alright, I can then quickly jump to the record itself by clicking this open button. Okay, so because I haven't added a barcode from the import process, I can jump to the catalog like I am now and place a barcode on that record, or change any information that has imported that I don't want, or add more information that's more specific to my library as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just hit copy here, and I'm going to update this copy. Okay, that's the new barcode. Click off, it goes red, meaning it needs to be saved. Hit save. Done. So that book's now ready to be circulated. Alright, if I go back to my global catalog page, this time I'll do an import with our import barcode selected. Let me get another barcode. Let's try this one. And my barcode I will put in you can see there it's finished as well. here's my barcode that I placed in my barcode field. So right now I can scan this item out in circulation to anyone. Okay, that's how easy it is to add new items using Global Catalogue. Right, now what I want to go through is your catalog defaults. So catalog defaults allow you to, again, shorten the import process. So you can set what you want the copy information to say. Okay, as we saw before, if we hover over the right side, our default is to set to book. Okay, and if you select this, it just lists all your media types. Okay, so if I go back to book, let's have a look at what that default's set to. So hover over the left side of the screen. Again, you want to click on Configuration, Catalog Defaults. This is where all catalog defaults live. Okay, books, our very first one. We can see here our site is set to our demo site, location set to HEM. So if I wanted to change that, all I have to do is click on it, and I want to set that to, let's say, science room. Our sublocation will be fiction. Our loan periods we can set here as well. Fortnightly, renewal period, fortnightly, copy status. Okay, you can select it to be any copy status as it's imported. We want available. Okay, I can set the supplier. Okay, so if you get all your books from the same supplier, you can set a supplier there. Okay, let's pretend it's Learning Express, cost center if you want, as well as your price cost and replacement cost. Okay, so once I've made my changes, hit save. Alright, let's import that same book again. With the new barcode. Process finished. Okay, I'm going to quickly jump to that record by clicking open again. Going to jump to my copy section and check that it's updated my fields, and it has. Okay, so you can see the very first one I imported has the old information here. Okay, again, you can click on it and change what you want, but you can see our new one has the information I selected in the new book default. Okay. Now I do want to go through one other thing. If you do get a process failed, no item found, the best thing you can do is either log into your SCIS data account, okay, check whether or not that ISBN exists on SCIS. That way you can easily figure out that if it doesn't exist on SCIS, you need to manually catalog that record so that you can start scanning that out to your students. Well, once again, thanks for joining us. Global Catalogue is such a simple feature, yet it is so powerful and can cut down your cataloging to no time at all. Alright, if you do have any questions, our team is in the chat, so ask away. We will wait until there are no questions, so if you have one, just ask. Thanks, guys.
Well, there you go, Global Catalogue, so easy to use and nice and simple. Now, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Next week we're starting our second series, which is an advanced smart lessons and smart classrooms training series. Alright, out.